In this video I'm going to be explaining how to play Mayakashi. So I share the regular combo on the first clip. Normal summon June. Whatever made you special summon Daki from your deck. And start the synchro loop from that deck. Each time you summon a monster from your extra deck, that is Mayakashi, you can monster reborn Daki from graveyard. So you will be able to synchro summon till you reach the level 11. Each Mayakashi synchro monster had an effect from graveyard. On when he's reborn, you can activate one effect. So the level 7 and 9 are the best. Level 7 is destroying one spell trap card from your opponent, and level 9 is destroying one monster from your opponent. They both have the same effect, synchro monster, but like when the link for Mayakashi is destroyed, the synchro 11 can special summon itself from graveyard. And when it's the level 11 that it's been destroyed, the level 9 can special summon itself from graveyard. And level 7 after destruction from level 9, etc, etc. So the main goal of this deck is having all your synchro monster on your graveyard and then reborning during your opponent's turn to disrupt his play. And you should finish with Link 4 Mayakashi. Link 4 Mayakashi had the effect that you can activate twice per turn, twice. When a monster is reborn from graveyard or when a monster activates his effect from graveyard, with the Link 4 Mayakashi, you can target one monster on the field and negate his effect. And it's twice per turn, not once. So I activate Return Mayakashi to search Yuki. You can special summon Yuki while you control Mayakashi monster on the field. And when it's special summon, you can send one monster to the graveyard. So send Mezuki. Mezuki can reborn a zombie from graveyard by banish it itself. Finish with the Link 4. And then set the trap card Mayakashi. At the cost of discarding one card, you can reborn one Mayakashi. At the end of my turn, I doesn't reborn level 2 because against deck like Blue Eyes, Chaos Max, they can UTK you if you have this monster on the field, so I prefer not reborn it. And the spell card reduce attack from monster for 100 by each Mayakashi in my graveyard from opponent monster. So during the in phase, I'm gonna use my trap card to reborn level 7. Then I can destroy that spell or trap card face down. So not using Link 4 effect, because I can only target my own card, because opponent has not face-up monster. Draw and destruction of that card is useless, so now that's pretty simple to TK. Just have to reborn level 9 with Mizuki to destroy opponent monster, and go to battle phase. In the next clip, I'm not gonna share a go second combo because in that deck, you really don't want to go second. It's why I play one Punk Triceratops and 3 Lightning Storm to help when you go second. And if you go second, they are the same combo, it's just better to do in go first because you use a lot of trap cards in the deck. And the second combo I'm gonna share is a go first, but this time FTK the opponent by just removing all this card from his deck so he can't draw and it's a lose on Yu-Gi-Oh! So now the other combo, use that spell card, reveal Daiki so I can special summon it because my opponent said 5 and it's level 2. Now activate Return Mayakashi, search any Mayakashi card or send it to the graveyard, but I prefer to search it. Search Yuki. Special Summon Yuki. Because I have Mayakashi monster, I'm allowed to special summon it on the field. Send that zombie monster into the graveyard, reborn it quickly. The Bone Tower. Each time a zombie is special summon, your opponent sends 2 cards from his deck to graveyard. So you will see in that deck, if you do twice this synchro loop, you can just send all your opponent's graveyard card. And right here, my opponent play 48 card, and most of people play 40. So you will see, even if you have more cards than regular people, I can send all his deck to the graveyard with that combo. So now go to the loop. I keep Synchro Summon level 5. At my end I got Ijun. I already hasn't normal summon, so I will be able to normal summon it later for the second loop, because on my field I can only do one loop to get my link to Mayakashi on the field. So Synchro Summon at level 7, Daiki Reborn on the graveyard. To be honest, if you play this deck in ranked, just praise God to make your opponent not having Nibiru, because Nibiru just destroy that deck, to be honest. Because you reach your fifth special summon at Synchro 3 or 5, so you don't have your best monster in graveyard, the level 7 and 9. So now I have level 9 on field. You can see my opponent's deck just reducing. Of course, it's against the computer, so in ranked, if your opponent had any entrap like Infinity Impermanence, Effect Viler, Nibiru, and maybe Phantasme if he resolve it when you do the link 2, but if he draw a Nibiru after Phantasme, he will not destroy your deck like if he got it in starting end. So now I finish my first loop. Is for what now I will need to normal summon Ijun after that link 2, because now I don't have a level 1 monster on the field to restart a synchro summon for level 3. So I does one loop and my opponent had 19 cards in his deck, so I send 29 cards from his deck to the graveyard with one loop. So if your opponent is playing a 60 card deck, I don't know if you can FTK with that combo, but you're really close. I think that combo can easily send 55 cards. So, and almost all competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck play 40 or 45 cards sometimes, but not more, because you're lost in consistency. Use that spell. It is a fate. You send one Mayakashi and this card to graveyard, you draw 1. So it's a less 1 in card advantage, but you draw 1 card, and the spell card that use it when it's in graveyard, not the turn it's in graveyard, of course. You can banish 1 Mayakashi monster and that card, and you can special summon 1 Mayakashi monster from your graveyard. So now, after restarting the second loop, you can see my opponent's deck is almost over. I have draw Call by the Haunted with this spell card. If your opponent avoid FTK from any entraps or I don't know, something else, having Call by the Haunted in hand can be good for the next turn. This deck is really fun to play if you like synchro summoning. You synchro summon like, I don't know, more than 10 times in one turn. And you do few links. So chaining Deiki effect. And of course you can only have one Deiki on the field. And now time to synchro summon 11, and now my opponent will have no more card in his deck. Reborn Deiki, because I'm gonna make link 4. The best way to end a first turn with that deck is having link 4 on the field, and trap cards like Call by the Haunted or Return to the Fight to reborn your monster from graveyard during your opponent's turn to disrupt his play. Because link 4 can negate twice effect for a monster when a zombies monster, no, not a zombies, when a monster is reborn from graveyard, it can negate effect from one monster on the field, and it's twice per turn. And after this 2 combo, I'm gonna share my deck list and explaining why I'll play my ratio card. 3 Deiki, maybe you can play 2, I don't know. But there's only few Mayakashi monsters, so I'll play 3 copies of each of them. But to be honest, you can play 2 copies of that card. 1 Pankra, in case you go second, it's always a powerful card as second. 3 Aijun, no comment, you play 3 Aijun. It's the starter of the deck, you need 3 Aijun. You need it in starting game, to be honest. 1 Mizuki, maybe you can play 2, I don't know, I play 1. It's just a reborn a zombie when it's in the graveyard. One Bone Tower, because it's the card you need for FTK your opponent. I play only 1 copy, I think it's enough. I don't know, up to you. And it's level 3 by the way, so you can synchro summon with it. And 3 Yuki, but maybe you can play 2, up to you again. Same reason for Daiki, I play 3 copy because there is only few monster Mayakashi in the game. So you can play 2. 3 is not a must-have. 1 End Destruction, because it's a deck that play with graveyard, so it's not half bad if you draw it. 3 Mayakashi Winter, reduce your opponent's monster attack, and can draw a card, and can banish itself to reborn a Mayakashi from graveyard, so it's really valuable during the game. I think 3 copy is good, it's a good card anyway. 1 Monster Reborn, it's a graveyard deck, so it makes sense, to be honest. 3 Lightning Storm, even if it's a go first deck, in case of going second. I play 1 copy of that card that I don't know the name in English. Just shuffle 5 monsters from your graveyard, draw 2 cards. And with Mayakashi, you always have 5 monsters if you resolve your combo. So it's never a Garnet card in hand. And I play 1 copy of that card that can special summon a monster from your deck by relaying your deck till there is a monster that's able to be summoned. And if your opponent choose the good level, you can't summon it, he goes to the graveyard. But he can put card on graveyard, and sometimes you can summon a monster like you see in the previous clip. So in that deck, it's a very good card. This card is on ban list, you can play only 1 copy. Like Pankra and Monster Reborn, only 1 copy. After that, I played 3 Return Mayakashi, because you can search any Mayakashi card from your deck with that card, and the card allow you to send it to the graveyard if you don't want in hand, so it's really versatile, but 90% of the time you will use the effect to search a card. You can search Ijun if you don't have it in hand. One Foolish for Mizuki or the Tower. 2 World Legacy Monster Reborn spell card, because you play some link cards in that deck, and 3 copies is too much. It's a hard-on turn on his effect, so if you draw 2 copy, you can only use 1. That's why I don't play 3 copy. One for 1. 2 special summon Ijun, to be honest. 3 Call by the Haunted, because it's the main strategy in that deck. Reborn your monster during your opponent's turn, so 3 Call by the Haunted. You want to reborn all your synchro. 3 Infinite, and 2 copy of Mayakashi trap card. As the cost of discarding 1 card, you can reborn Mayakashi from Banish or Graveyard. It's like Call by the Haunted, but with less 1 in card advantage, but you can search it with the Return Mayakashi, so it's still decent having in your deck. Three Return to the Fight. It's the same effect from Call by the Haunted, but your monster is special summon in defense, only difference. And the extra deck will be very quick. 1 Mega Fleet, in case you play Cyber Dragon or you play against Cymorg Infinite Negate Loop. 2 copy of each Synchro Mayakashi monster, because you need to do twice the loop to FTK your opponent. And I play 2 copy of Link 2, but I don't know, maybe you can play 1 copy of Link, up to you. Don't watch the side deck, it's just random card. Bye, see you next time.